Now turning to Nigeria, after their rescue from a Boko Haram stronghold in northeastern Nigeria, nearly 300 women, girls and children are starting the long road back to normality. Chris Stein reports from Malkohi, Nigeria.
What was once a place of learning is now a place of refuge for these 275 women and children. They were rescued by the Nigerian military from the Sambisa forest, one of the last strongholds of the Nigerian extremist group Boko Haram. They now live in what was once a school in the village of Malkohi, outside Yola, the capital of the northeastern state of Adamawa. With their families torn apart and their livelihoods destroyed, they face a difficult road as they try to rebuild their lives. Magdalene Matthew was kidnapped by Boko Haram last December. She says the fighters took her from town to town, often without food or water. At one point, a military plane bombed her group, killing some of the captives. Eventually, Boko Haram took her to Sambisa forest.
We were there for a very long time, and Boko Haram was forcing us to get married and to convert to Islam, and we refused. In the process, God sent a helper, which was the Nigerian military, and they rescued them and took them out of Sambisa.
Authorities say some of the 275 people who arrived at this camp suffered from malnutrition and even gunshot wounds. The sick and injured are getting treatment. The next step is dealing with the trauma many here are suffering from their time in Boko Haram captivity. Counselors fan out to speak with the former captives. Their goal is to make them aware of the mental toll their weeks and months in captivity may have taken. Henry Abuse is one of the counselors.
They are now sleeping in a place where they are not used to. They are eating the type of food that they have not been used to. And some, they cannot even know where their parents are. Some of the children cannot even know where their brothers and sisters are.
In its 6-year fight to impose strict Sharia law in northeastern Nigeria, Boko Haram has rampaged through villages, including some in northern Adamawa state. They've displaced more than 1 million people, tens of thousands of whom went to the area around Yola. Haruna Hammam is the permanent secretary of Adamawa State's Emergency Management Agency. He says he expects more rescued people to arrive at the camp.
They said we should expect more, depending on the availability of space with us. So we hope that they continue to rescue, and we also are willing to receive as they bring.
There may be more arrivals yet. Nigeria's military said Wednesday it had rescued another 25 women and children from the Sambisa forest. Chris Stein for VOA News, Malkohi, Nigeria.